attractive stadium home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense will take the field first. Last time these two battled for the rack of ribs, Memphis didn't leave much on the ball, and they devoured the Blazers.
They destroyed it. They embarrassed them, and I think that's big motivation coming into the day. When you have that whole year to sit on it and how bad it went, Jesse, it don't sit right. That rib's coming back up.
No, and UAB has had to watch that.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Battle. Grabbed in the middle, it's Price. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Gonna run it. It's Guzman. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward. No.
There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Blazers in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
He's got it inside the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And just when you thought the worst was over, the first drive they fumble it, and on the second drive they fumble it. 2 drives, and they can't hold on to the football.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, two cities proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against dreamland in full moon. I mean, doesn't get better than a trophy like this. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Loss of 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this offense just can't get out of their own way. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Jesse, you have to take better care of the football. They're turning this thing over like they're a non-profit.
Yeah, this thing goes back to football 101 now. 5 points of pressure. Everybody who touches the football. Forget about X's and O's in schemes and personnel groupings. You just have to do the fundamental things correctly, and it is killing them in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Battle. Pocket breaking down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
They'll immediately call. Out.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions, a big third down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tigers with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. They go to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable... UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals on the court.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the background of game day basketball and game day football. Nicely done with the stats, but huge rivalry game. They don't like each other. Apparently, Jesse, they do like their barbecue, though.
They do love their barbecue, and 1997 is not that long ago. I was playing college football.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Blazers want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Guzman. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Battle. Using his feet to buy time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A low line drive and short kick. That was not exactly helpful to this defense, as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out to the right. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Battle. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll use a timeout. Before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Blazers. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running back.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love them.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air. It's Battle. Works the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Massey. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. Looking to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Battle. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Lee. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Blazers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looking to throw on third and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Battle. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on third down. Those are those situations where it's okay to put the...
Into the end zone. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter.
Who wants my jersey?
We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Battle. Finds a spot in the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets...
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to...
There he goes to the right. The 20. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Quick. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Battle. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've
unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. The defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, hey, great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. Now, you say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
It's complete to the right, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Got enough space. Touchdown, UAB. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead and do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before. Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of... Those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think there's room to run to the right here. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Now facing a 3rd and long.
22 water. 22 water.
From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw, it's Battle. Got a man, it's Knight. He'll go out. the 28-yard line and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away. able to hold on to that one instead. It's second down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Massey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. And it's his fourth interception of the night. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play them. Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Football getting an INT, the first.
Get the barbecue pits ready and fire up the smokers, as the Blazers will be feasting on the rack of ribs after taking down Memphis in the Battle of the Ball.